Meanwhile, at the Evil Man Kaiju base, Man Bagan was furious. The fact that Lucas is dead. First, David, and now Lucas. Those two were like his sons. He never had any girlfriend or any wife. He never had any biological children. So, David and Lucas were more like his sons. And right now, he was both angry and sad that they were gone. But no more. He was going to avenge their deaths, one way or another. And that means killing the person who was responsible for their deaths, Super Final Wars himself. Since Lucas is gone, he now took the role as leader of the Evil Man Kaiju Pack. Everyone was completely on edge. This include Super Destroyer 2021, Mecha Fire Ghidorah, Dragon Rex, Man Cyborgzilla, and even Man Burning Godzilla 2018. They already felt the pain and the torture when it came to Lucas and David punishing them for failing their missions. They didn't want to imagine what will it be like being punished by Man Bagan, the god of the Shadow Kaiju. And not to mention, they want to test his power level. So, that was going to be a challenge. From now on, Evil Man Kaiju Pack, you now take orders from me. Yes, Man Bagan. Fail me, and I might end up killing one of you. Everyone swallowed hard, and they were sweating like crazy. They knew that his punishment would be 50 times worse than David and Luke's punishment. They just knew it. So, trying not to fail him might be a challenge. So, sir, what is our first order of attack? For now, we remain quiet. Yes, I want to avenge David and Lucas' death, but not right now. We'll continue making short assaults, one after another. So, Gagan, you and Mega Man 1 will end up attacking tomorrow. For now, I think we suffered enough for the loss of one day. And after that, Maybagian was sitting alone in his office. Well, what used to be Lucas's office. He sighed. He couldn't believe that they were really gone. David and Lucas. But part of him felt like that they weren't completely gone. Like, if they're still here. Meanwhile, at Parody, things were going quite well for Super Final Wars and Mikasa. And so far, their marriage has been quite fine lately. Sir Flowers was walking around for a little bit. It wasn't until he saw Sasha, Sean, and Connie laughing at one of the embarrassing things that she saw Ziltazan end up doing. Sir Flowers just peeked at the crack. He just stared at them. Knowing that Eren Yeager was pretty close with them, and even though Sir Flowers looks like Eren, and sometimes even acts like Eren, he's not really Eren. He's taller than him, he has brown eyes, he has 2 scars, one on his chest, one on his eye, and he's a made kaiju. That sets him completely different from Eren. Not just that, Super Final Whisper cares more about his friends more than anyone else. And he's willing to keep them off the front lines when it comes to danger. He wasn't even sure if he could be close with them. He just walked away. He sat down and outside, alone and deep in thought. And he was thinking, was this all worth it? Or is this all really worth it? Like, having them to be my friends. They don't really seem to mind if I'm Eren Yeager, that the fact that I look like Eren. But I know they were pretty close with him, but I'm not really him. So if I wasn't up hearing something coming, he turned around and saw that was Mikasa. She ended up wrapping her scarf around Sir Final Wars. It was a pretty cold night, but Mikasa ended up sitting right next to Super Final Wars. Why did you wrap this scarf around me? Guess I thought you might be a little cold. Me? Cold? You gotta be joking. I'm a made kaiju, I don't get cold. Sorry, it's fine. Sir Flowers looked at her. He then started to brush her hair this hand. It then snapped back to reality. Mankind instincts were taking over again. It was like the second time it happened. Sorry. You're taking over again? Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. You know, looking at you and me, it almost feels like that you're me, and I'm you. Without the scarf around your neck. Sir Farmers then grabbed the scarf and then looked at it. Lisa watched. She just sit there and watched it as he just looked at it. I should have been the one to give you this. Huh? I said I should have been the one to give you this stupid thing. Not him. Aaron? Yeah, Aaron. I was there when I saved you. And yet, he gave you that scarf. He gave you this stupid thing. I should have been the one to give it to you. Then again, I didn't have any scarf back then. And if I did, I would have gave you one of mine. How can I be him? Be who? Aaron. What are you talking about? I mean, look at it through my point of view. Or look at it through my perspective. I look like Aaron. I resemble a lot of Aaron. I resemble his personality sometimes. I look like Aaron. People even made jokes that I'm basically like I'm his twin brother. Except I'm older than Aaron. Much older. And the only difference is that I'm taller. I have two scars, one on my chest and one on my eye. I have brown eyes and I'm slightly taller, and I'm a man kaiju. That's the only difference. And like I said, I'm thoughtful. I care about you and the others more than anyone else. And I keep you guys out from the front lines when it comes to the battle. Unlike Aaron, he'll use you in any fight. And how can I be there for those idiots in there? Sean, Connie, and Sasha? For all of them. How can I be there for them? I know the death of Aaron had taken a really heavy toll on them, but still, I can't help to think of how can I be Aaron when I'm not really him. Before Sir Flowers can finish, Mikasa sneezed a little bit and shivering a little bit. See, this is what happens when you lose your scarf for like 5 freaking seconds.